Hello and welcome to the Naturopathic Vlog. My name is Jason Lee. I'm a naturopathic doctor and I'm inviting you to spend a few minutes with myself and a special guest today talking about natural cleaning products. So I get questioned this all the time, and it's about natural cleaning products and what cleaning products should I use and what's best for the home. And it's such a big topic because everybody knows that what you put in your environment, you also breathe into your body, it comes into your skin, it comes in contact with you. So it's super important to use products that are helpful for your body and helpful for your mind and soul, not just in scent and odor and things like that, but also good for your body in general. When substances come in contact with the body, either through the skin or through our respiratory system, it goes into our blood system at some point. There are many organs that help to detoxify these things. One of the big ones being the lung itself, the liver, the digestive system, and the lymphatic system. So it's really, really key that the products we put in our home are safe, effective, but safe, and at the same time can protect the body from building up toxicity. Toxicity happens when substances enter into the body cannot metabolize, it doesn't know how to deal with it. So in a case like this, the body either stores it in fat tissue or it stores it in other tissues in the body. And over time that can contribute to a lot of disease for patients. Sometimes the symptom can be overt, like just fatigue. Other times it can be more intense, like headaches, pain, skin issues and irritation, other inflammations on the body and things like that. The thing people need to understand with respect to natural cleaning products and things in our environment is that it does build up over time. So it's not like one exposure that you have is going to cause a lot of problems, but over time you start building it up over and over and over for many, many years if you're using, let's say, air fresheners or cleaning agents with harsh chemicals or organic compounds and whatnot that accumulate in the body. Can create a lot of problems later on in the body. So I have an awesome guest with me today. I'm so excited. We have Melissa Maker here from Clean My Space, a Canadian YouTube sensation. So this is fantastic. And Melissa's going to talk to us about a bunch of different natural cleaning products that she uses in her site, Clean My Space. So here's Melissa Maker.
Thank you. I'm really thrilled to be here and share just this arsenal of natural cleaning products that you can try and see what you can swap out at home and experiment with it. And you'll notice that all of these products here and different products that you pick up at the grocery store or the health food store, and even products that you whip up yourself, will clean as good as, if not better than, regular store-bought products that we're sort of used to using. So let me start over here. And these two products, you're very familiar, I'm sure, with this bottle shape, but this bottle over here is called cleaning vinegar. So whether you're using this vinegar, which is just regular 5%, or cleaning vinegar, which can be between 6% and 10%, vinegar is a great way to naturally cut grease and disinfect. And vinegar can disinfect, right?
Yes, it can. It can be used very, very well, and it has a powerful effect just like some other cleaners on the market.
So instead of using something like a strong disinfectant, it's safe to say that you can swap out that product for something like a vinegar. And the dilution that I use is usually 1 part vinegar to 1 part water, and I would just mix it up in a spray bottle, quite like this. Next, salt. It's a great natural abrasive cleaner, so you can use it to clean, for example, your pots and pans or even your sink. I also love using cornstarch, which I know might sound strange for cleaning, but it's a great glass cleaner and degreaser. So you can mix it up about, what did I do here? I think I did a teaspoon of cornstarch and water for the rest of the bottle, and maybe a couple tablespoons of white vinegar, and that's a great cleaner either for glass or even for your countertops. One quick thing I do want to note though, Jason, it's not good to use vinegar on a stone surface like what you have here in your kitchen. So just keep that in mind. There are lots of brands that are available too. 7th Generation, Attitude, Greenworks. Over here I have Dr. Bronner's, which is a Castile soap. It's a vegetable oil-based soap. You and I were talking about it earlier. And it's a wonderful soap that you can just mix in to a spray bottle filled with water. And we're talking perhaps a teaspoon of soap. That's a great all-purpose cleaner. If you don't have Dr. Bronner's, you can even use just a squirt of dish soap. So if for whatever reason you don't have Castile soap at home, I would recommend cleaning with just dish soap and water. and using that as an all-purpose cleaner. Do you feel that that's an effective cleaning product?
That's totally fine. I mean, in the end, you want to keep it simple, right? You don't want too many ingredients, you don't want too many compounds or too many chemicals in the home. So a little bit of dish soap and water is totally fine. I use that to wash even cutting boards. Just use really, really hot water.
Yeah.
Bit of dish soap, that's enough to kill off most of the germs and all the things that you'll need to. You don't need to bleach it or use any harsh abrasives or chemicals. So I'm totally fine with dish soap and water. It's great. Keep it simple.
Good stuff. And baking soda is another product that I really love. Not only is it a deodorizer, but it's also great to provide natural abrasion.
Yes.
So if you need something that's not as thick or heavy as salt and not as fine as cornstarch, baking soda is a great alternative. And I've mixed baking soda in with dish soap, and I've created this really great paste, and you can use it as a scrub to get rid of grease. You can use it to clean your sinks, your pots and pans. It's so effective, and it replaces those cream cleaners that a lot of people go out and buy. So baking soda, I mean, in our house we have boxes of baking soda lying around. And essential oils are fun, and I'll let you sort of talk to the strength of using essential oils from sort of a medicinal standpoint or a health standpoint. I love using them because they just smell great. So when I'm mixing up, say, a bottle of all-purpose cleaner, so a little bit of dish soap in water, I'll often drop in, 5-10 drops of tea tree oil or rosemary or lemon. So I always have fun playing around with those. Do you want to explain a little bit about those?
Yeah, essential oils are fantastic. What they have in them is a compound called a volatile oil, and that volatile oil allows it to have that scent, that beautiful scent that people love. The one great thing about the volatile oils is they also are fantastic at killing bacteria. Sometimes right on contact. So tea tree is a huge one, rosemary. These are fantastic oils for killing bacteria, but lavender as well is great. There's also citrine type oils and citrus type oils that are also fantastic. You can add to a whole bunch of things, so you can have different scents in different rooms, and it's so much better than a lot of the store-bought ones that have tons of chemicals and all these compounds that literally, when you're reading the chemicals, if you can't understand the chemical written on the product, then neither can your body, and especially your liver can't filter that either. So if you're breathing these things in all the time, you're touching into your hands, you're touching into parts of your home that kids will touch and put in their mouth and stuff like that. It's super, super key to switch over to something that's a bit more natural. And very, very safe, and it smells great. You can even combine different essential oils for a different kind of smell if you want. You can have a spring smell, a winter smell, whatever you want. I mean,
that's the fun part about it.
Yeah, totally.
And one thing to note, just when using essential oils, the scent of the product won't linger as long as something that you would, say, get in a store-bought product or one of the traditional cleaning products that we're used to. But that's, of course, because this is all natural, so it doesn't hang around for as long. And microfiber cloths are another really great cleaning tool that I wanted to bring up today, because oftentimes I'll just do cleaning with a microfiber cloth and water, or a little bit of water and dish soap and nothing more. I find these to be really effective, and I also love them because you can throw them in the washing machine and you can rewash them up to 500 times, which is really nice. But if you don't want to reuse something, like let's say you're cleaning a toilet seat, I would recommend either using paper towel and a good disinfecting cleaner, so something like vinegar and water, or you can use something like this. So even if you're a person that likes disposable wipes, you can pick something up. This brand is 7th generation. These are safe, and they also kill bacteria where it counts, right?
Exactly.
Toilets definitely counts.
You can use some tea tree or rosemary essential oils too. Those are fantastic.
Great. So if anybody wanted to get started with natural products for cleaning, it's not something that people necessarily want to do all at once. It's sort of a transitional thing.
Slow.
That's right. So for me, I always tell people, kind of finish up what you have, and then as you run out of things, you can start replacing them with some of these products. And again, if you want to buy a ready-made, environmentally friendly, sort of non-toxic product, that's cool. Or you can make your own with many of the products over here that we've talked about.
Excellent.
So what I would recommend, if people wanted to sort of go to the grocery store and pick things up, definitely look for vinegar. If you can find this vinegar, this cleaning vinegar or full-strength vinegar, it's fantastic. I would recommend using it with gloves because it can get quite strong, but it's really good to use if you're, let's say, cleaning your glass shower door and there's a lot of soap scum and you can't get rid of it. This stuff is quite powerful. but regular vinegar will do for most cleaning. And again, you can use that on glass cooktops, and you can even use it on tile floors. So it's fantastic.
Great.
Table salt and cornstarch are things most of us already have in our pantry, so those are, easy to find. Baking soda is something I literally grab a box every time I go to the grocery store because I'm always going through it. So aside from just putting it in your fridge and changing it out every 3 months, make sure to pick up an extra box and start integrating that into your cleaning products at home. If the next time you're at the health food store you come across a bottle of Dr. Bronner's, I have it around the house. It's really handy. It can be used in a number of different recipes, and like I said, it's sort of interchangeable with dish soap. This happens to be peppermint scent, and I don't know what they do to their products, but they smell amazing, so I really enjoy using those at home. The only thing I would recommend is not to mix Dr. Bronner's with vinegar. For whatever reason, it doesn't work.
Okay.
But dish soap and vinegar actually mix quite well together. So if you wanted to use this particular combination, 1 part dish soap, 1 part vinegar, you can use that on soap scum, and that'll really nail it.
Excellent.
Yeah, and just any essential oils that you have and love at home, those are easy, to toss in, like we were talking earlier, to any of your products. I have lots of recipes available on my website, and I'm happy to share some with you for your blog as well.
That's great, thank you.
Yeah, but it's fun and easy to make your way over to sort of the more natural way of cleaning. I've certainly felt a lot better doing it. I know I've shared my thoughts with a lot of people, and they've been really happy when they've converted over to this way as well. So I hope it helps you and your audience too.
Yeah, thank you so much. Really appreciate you coming down and sharing your time and your expertise on cleaning products, because it's fantastic. It's often an area that people forget about. They forget how important it is to keep our environment clean as well, of impurities and toxicity, which has a huge effect on our health in the end. So thanks a lot for coming, and I really appreciate it. We'll give some links to Clean My Space on our site, and I really want to thank Melissa for coming down and spending time with us today. So thank you so much. I really appreciate having you here.
Thanks.
Thanks.